Hello there, this is Kirsten from Kierstenredresale. I hope you're all doing wonderful on this New Year's Day. I'm here to bring you a preview for my live sale, which will be tomorrow, January 2nd, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. If you would like to participate in tomorrow evening's fun times and you have not yet, either A, you need to subscribe, and fill out the jot form. I'll have that information in the description box down below. But let's just get going here. Like I said, this is just like a little sneak peek preview. So I will not be showing you everything, of course, but I'll be showing you some highlighted pieces that will be featured tomorrow evening. So I don't know, we'll just start with this lovely piece here. Absolutely incredible. This is a big, heavy, when I say heavy, I mean heavy, sterling silver amethyst. This is a vintage Mexican piece. I think it is signed as such. Yes, it just says Mexico sterling. I was trying to see if there was any names or anything like that on this. There is not, but this is unbelievable. This is a large size as well. So if you have a larger size wrist and you like this style, is unbelievable. It is too big for me, but you know, I have dinky wrists, and you know, this one is not for a dinky wrist. I kind of wish it was, but oh well, what can you do? Absolutely stunning. Look at the detail in that. Just a beautiful, I find quite special. So we've got that lovely thing there. Now, if you like a little bit more dainty, not so big and chunky, I do like to have a mixture of all styles, ages, new, old, super old, you know, little old. Anyway, I'm in a mood. I'm definitely in a mood. I'm just going to bite my tongue a lot these days. This is gorgeous. This is blue glass. It's supposed to look like a cat's eye blue glass moonstone. It's just glass, but it's absolutely stunning. And this is sterling silver. And this is a vintage piece. I'm going to say probably, 1940s-ish, about that. But what I love this look. I love everything about it. But I also love this. It's different. I've gotten different company, everything, but this is just a larger variation of the ones I've had in the past, and just configured differently. We have the lovely little daisy, sterling little, I don't know, little links, I guess they'd be. Really, really pretty. Now, does anyone say anything on here about this? I just see that it says sterling. I do not see a maker's mark, at least not right now during the video. I do not, but absolutely stunning piece. And then we got this gorgeous one. Now, I don't know the age of this one, unfortunately. I do know that it's an older piece, but how old I could not tell you. Okay, so this is citrine and sterling silver. We have a fantastic food dog, or a food, well, it might be a dragon. It might be a dragon. I see a food dog, but it's probably a dragon. But look at the claw holding on to the big ball there and holding on to the citrine. Absolutely stunning. And this piece, you unscrew to open and close it. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of detail. And I do believe his eyes they look, at least on camera right now, they look to be, I don't know, it's probably brass. I have no idea. But it's just these two little eyeballs, so they do pop a little bit more than if they were just sterling. But just a cool piece. And look at the cut on the stone. You can see it better from underneath. Ooh, it's like a little mini disco. Okay. I do go off on tantrums. I do. Please excuse me if you're new here. It's just the way I am. It's who I am. And I will not apologize any longer. This is amazing. This is vintage. Is this one Tasco? This one might be Tasco. Yes, this one is Tasco. So we have sterling silver. This is glass. This is not dragon's breath, just art glass. It's Mexican foil opal glass is actually what it is called. Beautiful, beautiful. This is in the like fiesta colors. We have a little party in the glass, which is beautiful. I think I've sold this with the pink, and I've had the bracelet with this. I don't remember if I had this exact one before. I've had one similar, I do know that. This one is a signed piece, just a really elegant festoony style, beautiful. It is a shorty though, so this is not for someone who needs, you know, I'm going to say this is probably, I don't know, an 18-inch neck, possibly a 16. I will have all of my actual sizing, weights, and all that fun jazz tomorrow evening at my sale. During the previews, it's just really to show you what you can expect, a little taste of what I'll be bringing. Just the reason I'm re-saying this over and over again is because I have new people, and I want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Now this, I'm going to have a hard time. I really wanted to keep it. I don't wear necklaces often. I sure do love them though. This is Brutalist, obviously. It is a big chunk of love. If you like this type of thing, you're going to love this. Huge, heavy, sterling silver amethyst. It is a signed piece. And even just look at the chain on this. If you even want to call this a chain, I would not even dare, but really great little thumb clasp there, but not so little. It's substantial enough, heavy enough that it's going to hold this thing, this heavy, because this is a heavy, big old piece. Fantastic. I love the texture. I love everything about it. There's not one thing that I would complain about with this, honestly. A stunning piece. Okay, let's see. Well, someone asked if I was going to bring this, so I said, okay, I'll bring it. Why not? I don't know. It's fine. Now, if I know that something is not antique or vintage and it is newly made, I most certainly will let you know that, because I would never intentionally run someone the incorrect direction on things. This is a reproduction, okay? This is not, someone asked me, oh my gosh. No, this is a reproduction of an Art Nouveau bracelet. It is Plique de Jour. We have ruby and sterling silver. Beautiful. Yes, it's not an authentic, 100-year-old bracelet. No, it's not. Am I charging what an authentic 100-year-old bracelet would be? Nope, sure not. It is stunning though. All of the Plique de Jour is there. None of it is cracked. It's a glass, it's almost like a little, can you see through there a little bit there? It is almost like a little stained glass window. Stunning, stunning, really well done. I think I went off on a tangent about this bracelet. It's just, for a new piece, it is very well done. They really made it a little bit their own. They took some integrity and some liberty, I guess, with the way that they were going to do the back bracelet part, which is fine. Is that my favorite part of the piece? No, it's not my favorite, but it is the back. Okay, this is what I fell in love with. Absolutely beautiful. So I will be bringing this. This is slightly for a smaller wrist. It is oval, which obviously makes it more comfortable to wear. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And not a dinky one. Like this is, it'll show. It's a big piece. Stunning. So I will have this tomorrow. Wasn't sure if I was going to, but I said, yes, I will. I'll bring it. Okay. This one to me is a bit unusual. I know not a lot about everything, obviously, but I don't want to call it, bracelet ring combo. I don't want to be not politically correct, so I'm not sure what the heck to call this. Okay, but whatever. I've had these since I was a kid. I'm sure we all have, like the Native American ones with the bracelet, or actually originated in in Tibet, but we're not going to go here or there because it's just the way it has to be. But this is actually Tasco. There we go. That's what my whole point was. So this is Mexican, and I've never personally had one. I'm sure they're all out there, but I personally have not had Mexican. Is this one Tasco? I don't know. I don't care. Yes, it is. It's Tasco. But anyway, sterling silver amethyst. Now the ring is adjustable, which is nice because it'll fit more people. But I love this look. I really do. And this is so minimal and just really about just like the simplicity, the line of the wrist with the hand movements. And it's just a beautiful, elegant piece. So I was very excited to be able to get this and bring it to you. Plus, as you can see, I do like amethyst. And I have quite a bit of it for this week. Obviously, I have other stones besides amethyst, but we are a little bit heavy on the amethyst this week. Moving on. I am going to bring this. This is an orange sapphire. Yes, you wonderful, smart, amazing people told me the correct name for it. And of course, I turned the camera on and I don't remember the real name for what orange sapphire is called. But here we go. This is that. It is beautiful. It is a small size. I believe it is a, what is it? I think it's a 5.5 or 5 3/4. So it's not a 6. It is under a 6. I will have, like I said, all the info tomorrow. Excuse my fingerprints on it, but it is absolutely stunning. And this isn't necessarily my type of cup of tea, but this one is. It called to me, and sometimes things call to you and you're not quite sure why, but it really did. It's like fire. It's a stunning piece. So I'll be very happy to bring this for you all tomorrow. I know it's little, but what can you do? So I was at this powwowy type of thing. Because of where I live, I have access to a lot of things, and I was invited. Some of them are private, some of them are not. Some of them are for the public, and I do encourage everyone, if you are able to go to one. It's remarkable to learn about some, other people's cultures, actually people that were here before all of us were, probably, unless you are part Native American, whatever. I'm not going to go into that whole thing because obviously that is not a thing that I should be talking about. But these are signed. These are Navajo. We have sterling silver. These are all hand beaded. And these are made by Lucille Ramon. I don't know. Here you go. The information is all here. That's her name, blah, blah, blah. I have 3 pairs. They're all slightly different. These are the longest ones that I have. These are not vintage. These are newly made. Obviously, this is the card they came on when I was there and I bought them. But her stuff is beautiful. I don't really know who she is. She obviously makes really lovely beaded and sterling silver pieces of jewelry. So this is another pair. Like a sunset. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. So gorgeous, gorgeous. So if I ever say anything that offends anyone, I do apologize. I'm going to apologize in advance. I am who I am, and I mean no harm, and I'd like to go into this new year without all of these YouTube stresses and weirdnesses and crazy things. So I'm going to bring you a big old spider, because spiders are good luck. Not everybody wants a big creepy crawly spider. I get it. But they are. You're not supposed to kill them ever, honestly. You're supposed to remove them and put them back into their environment. That's what I was always taught. I know sometimes they can be really scary, especially the poisonous ones. We have brown recluse and black widow spiders and all of that, but just leave them alone. And they actually are supposed to be very lucky and bring luck to you. So here we go. It's a big, chunky. Is this a spider or an ant? Oh no. Wow, wait a minute. Did I just lose that whole little transition? Well, it's an insect. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So is that a spider? Is that a spider? Okay, well, I don't know. I like it. It's some bug. I thought it was a spider, so I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to roll with it. It could be an ant, but I think it's a spider. Oh, if you're new, thanks so much for still being here. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Now, this one I did have to fix up. There were some issues with it, and I fixed it up. So I just wanted to bring it to, it is for sale. I didn't fully fix it because I don't want to ruin the integrity of a really cool Brutalist sterling silver crystal with, things in it. This is an older vintage piece. Okay, so the jeweler's glue that they had used wasn't UV. It turned green, yellowish, and it was kind of gross because this is a clear stone, and you don't want to see big globs of yellow, at least not in my world. I do. Now there's a little teeny bit of yellowing. I didn't want to destroy the ring, so I did what I could to get most of that old glue off to reset it, but there is some of the old glue still in there. But regardless, it is 95% better than it was, and it's just a really incredible ring. Obviously you can take it to an actual jeweler, because I am most certainly not a jeweler, and get it, remounted. But it is remounted to the best of my ability with what I have, which is all, top grade jeweler supplies. I'm just not a jeweler. So, and like I said, I didn't want to crack the stone or really mess with it too much. I just wanted to get most of that yellowing gone. There is a little bit though still. Okay. Just forewarned, but it's just a cool thing. It is literally a sculpture for your finger. Absolutely stunning. I love how the bottom, and there's my lovely dogs I love so much that just won't ever be quiet. So it's round on the inside. It is squared off. So it's an easy, comfortable ring to wear. It's not for a chunky ring. You don't feel the chunk factor. It's very wearable. I talk about that a lot. I find it important because God knows I buy a lot of jewelry, and a lot of it isn't great to wear. It's really pretty to look at, but not so functional. And sometimes I don't care. Sometimes I just think it's gorgeous and I want to wear it, right? Let's be real here. But I'm trying to, get more wearable type pieces. Really cool. Okay, I always go off. I really try not to go off on my little tangents, and evidently it's close to impossible. So now these I bought, and I think they're really cool. So these are amber. There's 2 of them, okay? These are carved amber. Now, I don't care what other people say. These are reconstituted amber. They didn't just get this clear, gorgeous amber and was able to turn it into a bangle and hand carve it and it be like this. That's not what happens with this. This is reconstituted. So it is real amber, but it is melted down and poured into a mold for them to get their wonderful bangles and to carve, okay? So I just want to, a lot of times when you see rings that have the carving, same thing. Is it always reconstituted? I don't know. I really don't know. But mostly it is, okay? But I still think it's fabulous. I mean, there's nothing wrong. It is amber. It's all carved, and it's so cool. And this one is obviously the cognac, and then we've got like the honey. And I just think they're beautiful. They're so Russian. You can't get much more Baltic Russian styled, especially for newer pieces. These are not vintage from what I know from the person I bought them from. Are they brand new? No, they're not brand new. So are they going to be perfect? They're not going to be perfect. You'll probably find a couple little scratches. But I did make sure that there was no like cracks, big chunks, harsh, deep scratches. This one has a little bit more scratching on it than this one. This one has, this might just be schmutz. I might just need to clean that up a bit. But anyway, I just thought they're really cool. I love the sound they make. They're big. Look at that. Pew, pew, pew. But I thought they're beautiful. And for someone who loves a bangle and who can carry it off, I wish I could, but I can't carry them off yet in my life. I'm not there. But, they do that glowy thing, whatever. But just a cool thing. I thought so. So I will be offering these for sure. Let's see. And then speaking about things that I think are cool, these are just a little funky. These are funky. So these are earrings. These are rubies. We have a little bit of the gold gilting around it. It is sterling silver and gold vermeil. So that is gold over the sterling. And they're just bizarre. It's really what they are. They should be in my Heartbreaker and Weirdo show. But I don't think they're heartbreakers. There's nothing wrong with them. But the weirdo, just because they really, they spent all the time faceting and making them so pretty and shiny. But they did leave like this odd shape to them, which I kind of really dug. They're not perfect. And I think that's why they're so perfect. Absolutely stunning. And okay, I know my husband loves when I glow with crap, so I'm going to glow it. There you go. There we go. We just glue it. Yeah, I just found them fascinating. There was something about them. And they're a nice size that you'll definitely see them on you. They're not a tiny little earring, and they are heavy. So if you are sensitive, unfortunately, these would not be for you. They're 1 3/4 of an inch. So there's some nice chunk to them and just a little different. I don't know. I thought they were kind of cool. So what else did I want to show? I don't know. How about, I wasn't sure if I was going to bring the amber this week. I have a lot of turquoise and amber, and I'm not sure how I'm divvying it up. But if you saw my video before this one, I don't know. I'm not used to making so many videos. What's happening? Am I turning over a new leaf? I don't know. Oh, this one. Okay, so someone asked me. I had sold a really beautiful, really cool Mexican pendant type thing like last week or whatever during like a pre-sale, and I don't always do pre-sale, so it was kind of weird. And I just happened to buy things, if you know me, in 2s and 3s if I can, because I have OCD. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm ADHD and I have OCD, and I'm an overly emotional human being. So that's who I am. So all that being said, I had to buy another. Now, this one is slightly different than the one that I sold last week. The one I sold last week was a little bit smaller, not as heavy, but it was a pendant. This one is not a pendant. This one is bigger, heavier. This one is a brooch. This part of the brooch doesn't work so great. It opens and closes, but there's no turny thingy. So what I was going to do is I was going to wait and see if it sold. And if it does, and they want me to, I have a sterling silver adapter. This is the only sterling silver adapter I have. It actually fits this one. And I was going to put this on and close this down to make this a fully functioning pendant. Or you can wear this right now as a brooch. It does stay completely, but you just know that there's not the little closure. I don't know what that terminology is, that little tab. But anyway, and I will not be doing this as a pre-sale because I know that upsets a lot of people. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, It really depends on the people's situation. But I will have this week. Look at this face. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could say that she's beautiful or he, I'm not sure, them, whoever, but I love it. Absolutely adore it. Love the height of the face. lines in the cheekbones. It has character, kind of a sourpuss face, but it's so sweet. I love you. Anyway, yes, I talk to my jewelry. I can't help it. And so this will be available. Frank, if you're watching, I don't know if you are, but I did say I had another, and I wasn't joking when I said I had another. I sure do. So that will be available tomorrow. I can't believe it's tomorrow already. Man, time does fly. I think that's the second time I've said that today. Okay. And if you didn't see my little shorty video that I did, I think it was yesterday, I know, I do have some amber. I'm sure I'll bring it. So we have these fantastic slabs. These are actual slabs of butterscotch amber. These are Baltic amber. Okay, let me rephrase that. I do not know if these are Baltic amber, but these were purchased in Russia. Therefore, these were made in the Baltic region. I have no idea where the amber originated. This is 835 silver. It is not 925. Just heads up. So if you have allergies, I don't know what the other part of the 835, what this mixture is. Okay, it is older, so I don't know, but these are absolutely stunning. And then along the lines, I have this fantastic bracelet. Now this bracelet is the same type of thing, except this is 925. So this one is a newer piece as opposed to those earrings. You know, nothing wrong with that. Okay, don't let new scare you. As long as it's well made, you know, and not like 100 million trillion of the same exact pieces being made over and over again. But that's just my thought. Please don't hold it against me. Please. Okay. So I loved this. I thought it was really sweet. I just loved everything about it. The swirls, the translucency of parts of the amber with the opaque sections. So we've got that. And I do have rings. I didn't pull them out because I wasn't sure what was going on. I wasn't even sure if I was going to show them. But since I'm showing those pieces, I guess I might as well. So let me grab them. See, I thought I was totally prepared. I was trying to impress myself. First video of the new year, I was going to be 100% prepared. No, I'm not. Okay, so there we go. So this is the one that I love. I love this amber. They called it extremely rare and special amber. I can't verify or deny. To me, it's very special. I love to see all of the schmutz is what I'm calling it. It's different, this is amber. It's billions of years old. There's all sorts of crap in amber, and this has crap in it. Good crap, though. Moss is, I don't know what it is. It's just, stuff that gets caught up in tree amber. Sometimes it's ocean amber. It really depends where the amber originates, what part of the world, what is going to be in it. So we've got that one. This one is in particularly unusual to me. Okay, I know I need to be so exact these days. We have a bunch of stuff going on here. Very cool. Now this one was custom made for the person I bought it from. She bought the amber and had the ring made for this specific piece of amber. And same with this one, but this one was done at a different time. I think this one is newer than this one, or I can't remember. I can find out. I have notes. I took notes. I do. I take a lot of notes. I got sticky notes all over my office. It's quite annoying, actually. But I don't remember which one is older. This one I think is marked and this one is unmarked. So I will find out which one she got made first if anybody does care. I tend to like to know the history of the jewelry if I can find out about it, so. But this one is a lot lighter. This is much denser. It's just the silver work. Okay, so there we go. That's my little spiel, and I'm going to stick to it. Okay, well, this one is, I don't know, all over the place. As always, I really thought I was going to be more on it for the new year, but I'm me. What can I do? Anyway, everyone, thank you so much. This is Kiersten from Kierstenredresale. Thank you so much for clicking. Give this a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Engagement is always the key. Everyone, I will always give you hugs and love. Whether you love me, hate me, talk mad smack about me, I still love you. Okay, I really do. Hugs and love. Bye-bye.